Evening, how's it going? I just, in the little, the minute I leave it running before I actually start, just for people to get through Twitch ads and sign up and get the notifications, all that shit. During that time, I suddenly had a panic that I actually ended the last section, the last week's session, thinking, oh, I just need to look that thing up actually, it's convenient we end here so I can look something up. But now I'm not sure. And like, if I did need to look something up, I either didn't, or I did and forgot about it, and I'm not sure which is true. So hopefully, I didn't need to look anything up, and everything's fine. So I think I'm quite near the end, but you can never tell what sort of dramatic stuff will happen. It's just like, I'm about to open the thing that probably has the last will in it. I feel like I'm running low on locations. But then there's all puzzles in that guy's room that haven't really been touched yet. There's definitely all the noisy, clacky things. There was something else in the guy's room that was felt like it had puzzle potential left. I like, oh, the little robot pal's not really had any sort of... I don't want to say it's had any use, because that seems mean. Like, making a cool robot noise every time I ask him to is a use, but not a gameplay mechanic. So yeah, let's see where I'm up to. And hopefully I don't have to instantly stop and look something up. Okay, so I'm right in front of this that I was going to tap in, because there was the 3 people who got off the radio, and there was a 4th one, which I think I did do all the research for. To the checklist. Did I check everything off last week? Figure out which symbols, so I haven't quite...
I'm finished with that.
Oh, so I have done that. Even whatever the 4th one was. Oh yes, I remember, because it was the secret letter. Was like, a kind lady lives here, blah blah blah, flow like water. Yeah, I remember that. It was a nice puzzle. I liked it. So get Flute's clue, get Pyramus's clue, get Thisby's Q. Did I say clue for all of those? Q, obviously, you know that. I've snuck a peek at the book.
That's done.
Done the Qs. Done.
Can't check that off till it's done.
Oh, there's a board game to play in the middle of that. Oh, yep, I remember now. So I don't think there was anything to look up. I guess there was, maybe I could have solved this in my own time so you didn't have to watch me thinking. Is all I think. I think I've imagined having to research. That's good news, isn't it? Right. But you still have to watch me thinking. Do I count all the spaces? Is that a good way of solving it? No, I do it all manually and see how close I get, and then that gives me a nice idea of how many spaces I need to save. And then I'll look at the true cost of each thing, potentially. And let's just hope I don't accidentally hit any of the things. I'm going to do it in descending order. Oh wait, this is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a sum I could do, but I feel like with people watching and stuff, I'm going to do it wrong and embarrass myself. And also, I'd still have to count all of the squares, so no, it is actually fine to do it this fairly blunt way. Just don't want to accidentally take any shortcuts. No, that one's fine. Don't accidentally take that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 short, which means I need to find 13 of gains. So I don't want to be fucking with the yellows, do I? Like, there's no point in me un-shortcutting myself. Oh, unless I have to make it back if I can't get a clear 13. Let's work out what all the gainy ones are first. So that's Snowflake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I lose 8 steps for doing it. So that's a +7 on the Snowflake. This is going to be a fun few minutes for everyone, isn't it? The butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it actually takes 9, so that's -2, so that's shit. Oh, and I've got to draw a butterfly to remind myself that it's shit. Oh, I was just going to say at least there's not a clover, so you can tell which one's the butterfly. No, there is a fucking clover, so... Well, hopefully I'll remember it by the order they're written in. So that diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's a 1. So the diamond is +11. It gets me 11 extra steps. Lovely. Sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's actually got on it 7, so that's +2. Well, there you go. The diamond and the sun will do it straight away. We'll do it if I can manage to land on them properly. Which I guess is the next stage. I'll just work out the raindrop one as well, just for completion's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got a 4 in it, so that's +3. Right, so I think... So if I want to get +13, yeah, the diamond and the sun are the ones I need to land on. So that means, without using the diamond and the sun, which are the 1 and the 7, I'm just going to know what they actually are. So the diamond is 1 to 12, the sun 7 to 9. Then I've just got to work out how easy it is to get there. Shall I just trial and error this shit? Yeah, I'll just go... Go big numbers. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I can't use the 7. Oh wait, sorry, it's 8 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want to go 8 steps. 3 and the 5 I can do for that. Yep, I don't need them. So we'll go 3, 5, use the diamond. Oh, I didn't think about what I need to do at the end. I'm going to use the... Oh, fuck! The diamond bypasses the sun. This makes no sense. This is a terrible solution. Maybe I do need to use some of the dog shit ones. No, that can't make sense. I guess if I gain so much that I can just ignore one. I feel like I'm so much short that I've got to use the +11. I'm curious if this is at all interesting as content, or if everyone's just waiting for this puzzle to be over, by the way. Or if anyone started mapping it out themselves. The drop's only +3, you know. Because yeah, if I advance it by enough, I can just leave out an entire number as well. Like if I use... So if I say I can't do the sun, if I use the snowflake and the diamond and the drop, raindrop, that puts me on +21. So if I just leave out the 8 completely, I've already left out the 8 though, so that's... yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to work this out without pen and paper, Marie. That's what I'm doing. But I think all the yellow ones are just too costly, aren't they? Maybe? Oh, I guess if I can exactly undo. If I put all the positive ones that I can, which I think is possible, I can do snow. Oh, did I leave out the... I left out the... This guy. That's massive, isn't it? It's because I drew such a bad butterfly, I thought I'd already done it, you know? So my butterflies look more credible now after on this. Oh no, this is kind of worse. Yeah, I don't blame you for preferring wordy puzzles. Like, I think this is a puzzle that does translate quite badly to trying to solve together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But it's actually a 2. So it's plus 12. So that's good, but it doesn't go easily into my 13. Ah, 1 minus 2 doesn't quite work. I guess it gives me other good numbers. If I do... I mean, I can just... Oh, so I can't do the snowflake and the clover. They also skip each other. Sorry, I can. Wait, what have I written here? Yeah, but I can do the diamond and the clover. I can't do the butterfly with it. If I do the diamond and the clover, that's 23. That's loads. Then I just need to not bother with 8. Sorry, with 10. Shit, 10's awkward. Which is the crescent, which is not in use. So I think I do the clover skip gets me 12. Then the diamond skip gains me 11. So I'm 23 up when I only need to be 13 up. And then I just don't bother using the crescent. It said I don't need to use all of them actually. Right? You do not need to use all of the cards. That's almost telling me that the solution involves not using all the cards, right? So let's get to this clover safely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 to get there, and then I'm going to want to go 5 to get to the diamond. What is the clover's number? It's 2, becomes 14. So I'm going to save the 5. What did I say? This was 15. So I think the 8 and the 7 are fine for this. I'm not using the snowflake for this run or the sun. So do the clover hop, send the heart, do the diamond hop, and then I think everything apart from that should get me there, but I've got to be careful not to accidentally hit anything bad. So I'm going to get this crown out of the way because that's one of the bad ones. The heart's already gone. If I use the... Oh, I'm safe on the drop because I use it to get there. I'm not going to hit it. Fuck! I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, where have I miscounted? Can I fix it with a small bit of maths? I just leave out the 9. It's no wait. I leave out the 8 instead. Means I've got to rethink how I get to the start. Yeah, I do this, but I just leave out the 8. I don't know where my maths has gone wrong, but I don't think I need to know where my maths have gone wrong. I can leave out the 8 because the flake is not part of my jumps. So the 5 for that jump is fine. I need to get here, 15, without using the 8. Can I use the 9 and the 6? No, the 9. Yeah, I can. Yep. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the thought process, Heidi. It's like, it's all I can do. So I'm glad it is proving somewhat worthwhile. Okay, and now I'm just on Getting there. And I think it's don't use the 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, fuck! What is wrong with me? How has it got worse? How is my math even worse than it was before? Or the same? Oh, it's because the remaining one's adding up awkwardly, isn't it? It's not as simple as just don't use this one, I guess. Is this puzzle tough, or am I being just really shit? Oh yeah, don't use the 8 is longer than don't use the 10. Come on now, get your shit together. The only minus I've got on the actual forward things is to use the... Ooh, how much too far am I? Because yeah, I was back there. Because could I have landed on that and used it? I used the crown at the start, but I can work around that. In fact, yeah, I should use the 10 and the 5 here. That could be more numbers to work with back here, won't I? Was the 5 legit? Yeah, the 5's legit. I'm never going to want the heart for its heart stuff. I need the 5 right there, don't I? Come on, fucking idiot. Yeah. And I can't use the 4 and the 1 because they're both part. The 1 is part of my strategy. The 9, the 4 and the 2. They're all safe. Maybe I do need an extra shortcut to make the numbers add up. No, the 2's an idiot one. I need the 2. We are doing Junior Detective Brazil, that is correct. Are you just thinking I might be overthinking this and it's actually not that hard? 843 for getting to the clover. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? Yep. I'm now swinging around to that I need to take an extra shortcut theory, but I'll definitely try this. Right, so I'll stop here. Oh. Why does working backwards make more sense? Because it still isn't a bit of guesswork about what you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I don't think I've got an easy 21 out of that, do I? Nope. 976 from here. Is that right? That's 22, isn't it? 976 is 22, which I think puts me 1 over again. 1, 2. I'll redo the count because I could have been wrong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I do the king loop, that makes it 1 less, I think. Oh no, it doesn't. It makes it loads less. Just thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I can't even get on the king easily. You know, I'm wondering if the extra step there could be exactly what I need, but then I don't have the 6 available anymore, and I've spent the steps getting there. When you say it works backwards, it makes more sense, Heidi. Is that because you've actually figured something out, or have you like looked up the answer and gone, "Oh, right, yeah, looking backwards makes sense," or what? Or do you just think it's easier that way as a general rule for this type of puzzle? Just your brain, okay. I mean, that's your brain is at this stage seems like it's going to be better than my brain. Try I probably am missing something simple. Well, not simple exactly, but like I'm trying to maths it out more than is really necessary. Maybe I should just be doing a bit more trial and error nonsense. I guess it's because I'm failing at the end every time, so it sort of makes sense to go back from the start, but then you just get back from the end, but then you'd just be stuck at the start without the bits you need. Oh, what, go for... So you're suggesting look up the absolute shortest route, just work out all of the shortcuts that are possible at once. Do you think I'm quite close to? I guess. So the two biggest shortcuts on there are the clover and the diamond. The clover takes out the snowflake. So yeah, the problem with the snowflake shortcut is it's a +7, and it makes it impossible to do the clover shortcut, and the clover shortcut is +12. However, no. So the snowflake shortcut does rule in the butterfly shortcut, but the butterfly shortcut is a -2, terrible shortcut, and takes out the diamond, which is the second best shortcut there is. Since we're overshooting, it's not impossible that they're the right answer. So, I think I may have pretty much tried this as a... Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to need the 10, am I? Is the crescent even on here? Oh, it's a really bad one. Right. This now rules in the sun, which is a +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which I don't have. I've got ways of doing it. Sun looks good, partly just haven't done it. So do the 9, I think. What, star and crown to make the 9. Oh, so skip the butterfly because it's negative, and the butterfly can put me here if I don't use the shortcut. The yellow ones don't seem like they're traps, right? There's got, like, I am worried that they're critical. But I can't see anywhere that a butterfly actually... Sorry, a yellow gives you access to something you'd previously missed in a useful way. Because that's what would be dead nice from them, right? The yellow paths do the same, they're just kind of, they point backwards. They're basically like snakes rather than ladders. Like the icon side of them is at the higher end of the board. So when I'm finishing with like so much I overshoot, it is plausible that the answer involves deliberately using them, because why else would they be there? So I've only got 8 left, and I'm not going to get close. 1, 2, 3. I guess if I rearrange it to the 8, that was one of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this shortcut is very unlikely to be helpful given it's a 4 and it lands you 4 spaces away. That's very inconvenient. So let's try snowflake, not butterfly. Which means I've got, I don't know how I decide which one to do. Having used a tile with an image on it does turn off the shortcuts in a sense, Katie, because you can only use the shortcut by playing that tile. So where I'm currently stood, if I play the butterfly tile, I will take the butterfly path instead of moving 9. If I play any other tile, I'll just move forward along the primary track. Which is awkward because I wanted to go 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you reckon 6 in the diamond shortcut? You were a big fan of the sun shortcut a minute ago. But yeah, I'm going to go for it, Heidi, because I think I've proved myself not good enough. And this was what, 21 away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Right, we've got to be able to make 21 out of this shit. Yeah, 7, 3, 2 and 9 is 21, right? I've probably miscounted again. Which ones could I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Have you already summed this up, Heidi? Or do you already know this through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Or is it like a hunch that's gone well? I should stop talking while I'm in the middle of counting. I'm interrupting myself and I've got no one to blame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... 21. Right. Just need to not accidentally hit anything. It's fine, I've got so many other options. I'll never accidentally go down a short half. Let's get the heart out of the way so I don't accidentally use it. Why the fuck would I do that? That's the one we're not meant to be using. Fuck's sake, sorry. We know the route now. Let's hope I don't fuck it up. Get the heart out of the way. I'm not supposed to be... I think I have broken this, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no! Easy!
Whoa!
Man. Thanks, Heidi. Thanks, everyone else, for patience and assistance. Golden ball.
A golf ball. No doubt it could be used on that golf course of Josiah's.
More golf! Yes! That's what everyone wanted after sitting through half an hour of me solving a puzzle badly. Me playing golf, possibly quite well. I've got to hit a hole in one. I better not only get one shot at this. Okay, there's a new sheriff's badge. Next time I'm using bullshit on things. It's the golf ball. Always the golf ball. Was this actually the only tick I had left?
Done.
Like, I think this is part of why I feel I'm close to the end. Just the... You know, that I've hit a linear spot. Normally I've got a few things on the go. Not always in every game, but in this one, like, not to Blackmore Manor levels. But, you know, there's normally a fair bit to consider. I'm actually going to save my game, because I am terrified that I will lose my golden ball and have to do that fucking puzzle again, which, I mean, there is now a video on Twitch with the correct solution. I mean, there already was, wasn't there? Secret hole! Okay, this is probably quite easy to hit. Why would I say that out loud? Oh! What's this done? Oh, that's grabby.
Another safe deposit box key?
Okay, the hole in one was quite easy to hit. Oh, and I don't still have it to do my shit with. I can't share a badge that golf ball. Should have gone around town and got stuck on some more stuff. Right, so I guess we go to the bank. We have plot to deal with.
You've got to go talk to Emily. She's in a bad way.
You've earned some plot, viewers, so here's some plot.
What do you mean? What's happened?
Please, go talk to her. She won't listen to me. I'm no help at all.
So we tell her that someone's fucking with her. Also that her records are shit and Creepy Corner are way better.
Just go back to River Heights, Nancy.
Why? What's the matter?
I took a nap after I got back from running errands, and when I woke up, this was in my hand. It's one of the necklaces that I thought had been stolen. I have no idea how it got there. I must do things and not remember. All this responsibility on top of losing Mom. I can't cope with it. I'm having what'd Jane call it? A nervous breakdown.
No, you're not.
I don't want to talk anymore. Go home. You're just making things worse.
I respect produce, don't send me
I don't
home.
want to talk to you.
Okay. I'm not too worried that I chose bad dialogue options. I feel like this conversation was going to end in a fuck off whatever I did.
Did you talk to her? Do you see what I mean? No wonder I never saw or heard anything. It was all in her mind.
Fuck you.
I'm not so sure, Miss
You're lying.
Willoughby. What's more, I think I found something that'll solve all her problems. I'll talk to you later.
So, I reckon I'm going to the bank. I will just check my notebook first, just in case Nancy's got a smarter idea. Bank. Yeah. Ooh. It's a fun puzzle of figuring out which box it is, or just this chill bank manager will be like, yeah, open whatever, have a fun time, keep it. I don't give a fuck. I'll just how am I? Oh, I got so much petrol. Oh, because I ran out, so I actually end up with a full tank. Oh, you know what? I wish I what telegrams you got to deliver. The observatory. Yeah, that's why I haven't done that one. How much money have I got? Right, I'll do this bank trip. Oh, I've taken a shit route? No, this is an absolutely fine route. That was a bad route, the bit where I went steered into a pothole. Right, motherfucker?
Hello again.
I found another safe deposit box key that belonged to Josiah.
Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and you've already opened it.
Can you tell me whose key this is?
It is one of ours. Where did you get it?
I won it playing golf at Josiah's with a special ball. I had to ace one of the holes.
Why does that sound familiar? I know why. That's what Clara always called me, her ace in the hole.
That's who this key belongs to, Clara Pickford.
Like, this talk about getting a hole-in-one and having to get a hole-in-one, do you think it's possible that, like, in Senior Detective you have to do it properly on, like, a real hole and it doesn't open up a super bullshit easy one for you? Because it just seems like I had to get a hole-in-one when it's like, didn't really, did I?
So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise.
Apparently, he loved playing tricks like that on people and hiding things right under their noses.
I don't remember Clara coming up before, so this revelation has not stunned me as much as it should perhaps was intended to do. It's the well! Big Willie style!
I wonder what this is.
It's a well. I don't see how to do anything with it apart from put it down. It seems important, but because it's like the well.
I wonder what this is. Gloria Dowd, now Crandall, and Jane Willoughby, circa 1912.
Jane Willoughby? It doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.
No, it certainly doesn't.
Jane Willoughby's bullshit as
Better
well.
get back to the Lilac Inn and have a talk with her right now.
She's shorty.
Move out of the way, would you please? I'm kind of
Is it time for a car chase?
You're not going anywhere until you tell me who you really are.
What are you talking about?
I just saw a picture of Jane Willoughby, the real Jane Willoughby.
It's been swell knowing you, sister.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Yes. Oh, I fucked it. This is nice. I like that Pluto's still in the news, even though it was already in the news before. I just stopped to look at the chat for like a second, and then find my mouse cursor. This is fine. No one's upset that I see a game over screen in an Nancy Drew game.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Oh shit. You're absolutely right. This does have a quad bike chase vibe, because fuck me.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
I'm bad at games. Half an hour for watching me bad at a puzzle slowly. Now you get to watch me be bad at a car chase fast. You're furious. Well, we would make a bad team because I am not fast. Guessing I'm not actually bashing her here, and I'm just going to magically sort of stay a distance away until she stops, or potholes, or runs out of petrol. Come back here, you fuck. So I don't know if this is
Can't
any
let Jane
easier
out of my
because of
sight.
Junior Detective or not. Or if the detecting is all that changes. Oh shit. It's not actually the same route every time. I appreciate that, but it makes it hard for me to learn and get my shit together. What are you doing? Keep on rolling, baby. I guess it keeps me guessing which way she's going to turn. I just realised the pothole's on here.
The state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Wait, what? Where's the fucking state line? Oh, it's up by the station, isn't it? Okay, so the solution is to... This is going to count as me not getting there in time, isn't it? Yep. Seems failure to cut her off at the state line enables cunning criminal to escape. This is a fucking great newspaper. There's my stuff about Pluto, though. So yeah, I'm guessing it would bullshit the petrol at this point. If I wasn't full, I don't have time to check the gauge myself and see if it's actually going down during this chase. Because, you know, if the chase goes near the observatory though, and I'm guessing I can't head her off at the pass until Nancy says the line, so I'm not going to risk that.
She's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Oh, I headed her off! Oh, she had all the pies as well!
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Dear Ned, I know you'll be home from school in a couple of days, but I couldn't wait to tell you. I just solved a mystery. I figured out that Emily Crandall's guardian was really an imposter named Marion, who intercepted the letter Emily wrote to Jane Willoughby after her mom died. She pretended to be Jane not only so she could steal Emily's valuables, but so she could convince Emily that she was incapable of running Lilac Inn, and that she should sell it and split the money with her. On top of all that, I found Josiah Crowley's real will. In it, he left Emily so much money that she'll be able to hire all the people she needs to keep the inn going. He left Jim Archer a ton of money too, which means he won't have to close his bank. And from now on, he'll be able to buy his wife a new dress anytime he wants. As for Richard Topham, Josiah left him nothing, although Topham still refuses to admit that he forged the first will and insists that he's going to contest the will I found. Dad says it's highly doubtful he'll succeed, and that he'd be better off sticking to spoon tricks. Anyway, when you get home, I'll give you all the details over a nice big piece of slightly damaged cherry pie. Wait till you hear that part of the story. As
Ooh,
always,
death pie! So that picture of Topham, where they're talking about how he's still pulling his bullshit, was that not the picture of him looming over me saying, let's see how the sheriff feels about you peering around? Which is a event that didn't happen in this timeline. I guess he's loomed over other people on other occasions. Sassy Detective cracked it. Let's see what my title is. Fingers crossed for Big Boss rank this time. Smart Cookie for successfully solving the case. That sounds like the lowest possible rank, because you can't get here without. This is like a Guitar Hero giving you 3 stars just for making it to the end of the song. Oh well.
Great news, I think. See, Frank and Joe Hardy have invited me to help them solve a mystery. Only this mystery takes place on a train. But not just any train. A train that was found abandoned years ago in the middle of nowhere. All of its passengers had simply vanished. Some people say the train is jinxed. Others say it's haunted. I mean, it'll be fun to finally get to work alongside the Hardy boys, but I just hope the trip we're going on doesn't turn out to be, you know, one way.
Oh, I assumed this was going to be the train game we just played, but no. Oh no, it is, just with a different name. I'm sure the train was not called that at any point, was it? But yeah, it is just... But still, very good setup for the next one. I liked it, you know, because I think previously it just goes into an actual trailer, which is also very exciting. But this one where it's done as a follow-on. This is a good game. I liked it very much. Good selection of mini games, good puzzles. Not sure if that board gamey puzzle was a big sort of toughie at the end, or whether I overthought it and did bad counting and stuff. Yeah, the Clara thing is a bit, I guess, a bit shit, a bit of a pull out of its arse ending, isn't it? Like, I'm never sure with these if it's because I failed to pay attention to a character, but if everyone's saying it, she probably was not mentioned as a character at all, and it is like a bullshit, like the Purple Clan bit out of Fahrenheit, aka Indigo Prophecy. But yeah, overall, I like enough good stuff happens. Yes, good call on the keen lingo, the driving, the golf. Yeah, fair. I like that you just, Bronwyn, that you describe Here's Shorty as your favourite game, and fair enough, it may be your favourite game, but just, is that genuinely an opinion of the whole game, or is it just that the Here's Shorty is the best thing that's ever happened in a Nancy Drew game? I mean, it is overall actually a very good game. Like, it's got text as well, and horses and stuff, and you know, it's the one that made me accidentally turn into a Nancy Drew streamer. Tommy Telegram Guy is an excellent credit that someone's got there. Someone find out if he ever did the voice of what's his name from Monkey Island. He didn't. Oh, credit for the cat. Respect for that as well. But yeah, this has been a fun one. So I have got a horse game lined up. I think I'm going to take a break next week, so I'll be off. But then in 2 weeks I'll be back with a horse game that I've forgotten the title of. But you know, all horse games have like the same title anyway. They're all the same game, right? They're not all the same game, that's not fair. But you know what I mean? It's one of those generic horsey ranch fun time titles. And yeah, reminder that the Steam sale's still on for another 2 or 3 days, and all the Nancy Drew games are in it. If you ever feel an urge to buy one and play it yourself, but then that might make an awkward time if you then watch me play it and you already know the answers, and you can really see how bad I am at games. So maybe don't do that. Forget I said anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Good night.